Usually for my lip product, I usually like to wear my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Abu Dhabi. And I like to pair it up with this Sonia Kashuk lip liner in the shade Nude. So both of them are just this pinky neutral brown that I really like to wear. And honestly, despite being from two different brands, they're almost like identical in shade. So I like to just pair those two up together and have that be my perfect nude combo lately. Okay, so for the rest of my Vanity lip glosses or even lip products, I have 4 lip glosses. And okay, I know this seems a little bit excessive just for like vanity makeup that I keep on the go, but trust me, there's a reason why I keep 4 different lip glosses. I'm not just being overly excessive, I swear. The first one I want to talk about is actually my Stay Glossy 3D lip gloss from Rimmel London. This is in the shade 113 Popcorn 42. Is that even the name, or am I just like reading the wrong thing? But this is what it looks like swatched right here. It honestly doesn't look like much when you swatch it, because in the tube it looks more pinky, but then on the arm it looks clear with a little fleck of like purple bluish glitter, and that's why I like it. Like, it's clear, so it gives you that glossy sheen that you like on the lips, but despite being a lip gloss, it's not overly sticky, if you get what I mean, because sometimes people don't like sticky lip glosses, but this feels more like a regular lip balm. So you still get that glossiness, but that comfort feeling. And on top of that, this looks really pretty on its own as a shimmery lip gloss, but when it catches the light, you just see those flecks of glitter and that glowy, golden, sparkly goddess goodness. Like, you see how pretty it is? It's just like really glistening. The next lip gloss I have here is my JK Art Cosmetics. It's actually like rubbed off by now, but this is just a small indie Instagram makeup brand that I found out about, and this is what it looks like swatched. So I don't know what it is, what's going on, but recently I've been really into lip glosses that have a hint of shimmer in them. So this is the one that I swatched earlier, the Rimmel London one, and this is the JK Art one that I just put on right now. They're similar in the sense that they're both lip glosses that are like super glossy and have hints of shimmer that catch the light, but this one is more pink. It actually has like that pink color with golden glitter, and then up here this is just clear with purple and blue glitters, but they're both really pretty in their own way, honestly. This one is also from the same brand, JK Art Cosmetics, but I feel like this label is so much better than the other one because this one is actually legible versus the other one had rubbed off already. But this is pretty much the same concept. It's just a glossy lip gloss that has a hint of glitter. The other one was more pink and it also had golden flecks. This one looks silver inside, and I know it can be super intimidating on appearance, but when you swatch it, okay, you don't even see the silver in there. The first time I got this lip gloss, I was like, oh no, like there has to be some type of mistake. It did not look like this on the website. I did not order a silver lip gloss. But when you swatch it, it's basically another clear lip gloss, just with hints of glitter in there, almost like the Rimmel London one. But I feel like in my personal opinion, it's even more glossy than the Rimmel London one. And keep in mind, this is a Instagram makeup brand that I found out about, so they're even more affordable than the Rimmel London one. Off my memory, I think they were like $5 or maybe even less. So yeah, I almost forgot to mention, but you can actually use the JK Art ones since they're like lip glosses with hints of glitter, but they're not overly pigmented in color, as lip toppers as well. If you don't want to wear it on its own because it's too sheer for you and you like a little bit more of a sparkle or dramatic look, you can wear your lipsticks and top these on top of them. They will look stunning when it catches the light because you'll still have your regular lipstick that gives you that color, and then these will just be like that more glittery essence to your look. I've been doing that lately, actually. Okay, lastly, this is my Sephora Colorful Gloss. This is from the actual Sephora collection, so this is super affordable. This was about $10 when I bought it, but I think you can catch it on sale for like $5 or $8 these days because it's Sephora collection. This is just a regular nude lip gloss. It's not like the other ones where there's like a hint of shimmer in there. This is like an actual nude lip gloss. As you can see, it's glossy, but it's a baby peach shade. So this is in the shade Nude Attitude, for those who are wondering. I use this every single day for just in general, actually. I don't even use it for anything particular. I just use it because I want to. Like, I like the shade. It's really neutral, so I feel like it works with any type of look I do, any lip that I use. So I can add this as a topper for like a more no makeup day, dramatic looks, just all over, okay? Like, this is a really nice lip gloss. Next up here, I just have my ABH Contour Kit in light to medium. Ignore the scratches. It's a really old product. I've had this for like 3 years. But the reason why I keep this specifically on my vanity at all times, no matter what, is because I use this for so many different things. There are 3 different contours and 3 different powders. This is a banana powder that I use to brighten under my eye. I use that one for the most because you can tell how it's like really dusty. And then over here we have another powder. This is a more like light white translucent powder, and over here is like a highlighter, but it's not the most blinding highlight. This is more on the, I would say, sheer highlight. And then we have a warm tone, contour, cool tone, and then the perfect middle between these two. So I use this all the time, especially because it's from. So for my brow products, for the longest time I was only using the Dip Brow. This is the one I use is in the shade Ebony, and hand in hand with the ABH Brow Definer and Brow Wiz. I actually ran out of my Brow Wiz, so right now I only have my Brow Definer. But these are the only things I use for my brows for legit like the past 3 years. Up until recently, my friend Sam in Wonderland, if you guys haven't checked out my unboxing video, make sure to do so. But she gave me this, the Laura Geller Baked Brow Tones, recently, and I've been really loving this. It just gives me that really nice gradient brow without being overly harsh. So let me just open this up and show you guys. But the reason why I like it is because there's 2 sides. So this is a more dark side and that's the more light side. So because it's 2 different powders in there, you would use them for 2 different purposes. I would use the dark side for the tail of my brows, and then the lighter one on the front end, just to give it that gradient look as I was telling you guys about. And it looks really, really well. I don't find an issue with the powder showing up in terms of pigmentation. It's not chalky. It just goes on really, really smoothly, and I love it. So thank you so much for sending me this once again. For the lips, the brows, let's get started in the rest of my vanity. So over here I just have my ShopMissA sponge. This is legit a dupe for the beauty blender because this is only $1.50. It's so bouncy and it's just really squishy and soft. Not to mention the beauty blender is like $20, and that is way less. Like, next I have my mascara and my eyelash curler. I keep them on top of my vanity because I reach for that like all the time when I do my makeup. Basically whatever is on my vanity, I reach for it at all costs. So that's why they're my vanity products. They don't move, they don't budge from here, okay? Like, I need to know where they are at all times. Then of course I have a lip balm because you can't have chapped lips. This is my strawberry lip balm from the the brand Rosebud. SPF moisturizer, brushes, my Garnier Skin Active Micellar water. I just have 2 of them because I need them to remove my makeup, and I'm almost done with the other one. Then I got 2 Real Technique sponges. I know it seems a little bit excessive, but I swear there's a reason why I have 3 different sponges up here, okay? This one, I use it, well, I used to use it for my foundation, and it's not to say that I don't like it anymore, but ever since I discovered the ShopMissA one, I like it a lot more better because it's more soft and squishy. And this one is still pretty good, but that one's $1.50 and this is like $8. So I mean, I personally like the ShopMissA one better now, but I still like both. Then this one is my other Real Techniques ones, but this one I use it for my powders. So I don't like to mix up my powders from my regular liquid stuff that I use on my face. I use it for different reasons. That's why I have two different sponges. This is another product from ShopMissA. This is my AOA Studio Wonder Baked Highlighter in the shade Bonbon. I really like this one because it's just a really nice gold gleaming highlight. I actually posted my recent Instagram photo wearing this, so if you would like to check that out, my Instagram will be linked down in the description box below. Not to mention, I mentioned this in my what was it, the March favorites, so check that out as well. I have my Colourpop loose highlighter up here. This is in the shade Strobe Glow. I don't really like loose highlighters, but I've been really loving this one lately, even though I've had it for like a year. I don't know why, but just recently I started picking it up and loving it again. Next to my brow and lip stuff, I just have an ABH sharpener, because if I'm using a lip pencil, eyeliner, whatever it is, I need to sharpen it, so that's why I just have it on my vanity at all times. Back here we have my Morphe setting spray, my MAC Fix Plus. This isn't a setting spray, this is actually a brush cleaner, so whenever I just need to get color off of my brushes, these are just more brushes over there, by the way. But let's say, for example, I'm using like my eyeshadow, right? And you see how it's kind of like dirty because it's already colored on there. I'll just spritz some of this onto there and I'll just like swivel it out and get the color off, and the brush is brand new, so I can easily dip into a new shade without having to worry about the color still being on there and accidentally ruining my eyeshadow. Over here we have another brow product. This is Brows A Go-Go from Benefit. You unfortunately can't get this anymore. This is like really old. I got this back in middle school, which was like a decade ago, but it's basically just a brow powder, a brow wax, and like a highlighter, like a brow highlight. My Colourpop concealer, I need this at all times because this is like the only concealer I use these days. My brow, my eyelash glue, because I only use one eyelash glue. Another brush of Coty Airspun, because if I use all these products on my face, I have to use Coty Airspun and set my face. My Big Body Frosting, this is just basically a giant bronzer. Another bronzer, Sam got me this, and I've really been loving it. I actually replaced this one, but I still keep this one around because these two are actually my only bronzers. And then over here I have a highlight. This is my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is Champagne Pop, famous Champagne Pop. Warm as in bronze, but more orange and kind of golden toned. And of course we have my makeup wipes over here because, you know, for those quick days where I'm just trying to get all that makeup off my face, I just want to reach out for my makeup wipes and take everything off in one go. Paired up with my micellar water. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you guys would like to see more.